hard to come by.
Okay. We're starting the Pizzayi. The Gemara is discussing a mahloket whether there was one Aron or two Aronot. So the Gemara says, Kiraya, bottom of Tedvav Amudet, Kiraya Misayeya le Rabbi Yehuda. The Pesukim support the view of Rabbi Yehuda, who said that there was two Aronot, because it says when Uriah HaHiti, when David called him back from the war, he told him, why didn't you go home? Why didn't you go home to your wife? He told him, Ha'aron, the Yisrael, the Yehuda Yoshvim Besukot. The Aron and Yisrael and Yehuda are dwelling in tents in the battlefield. So the Gemara asks, V'halo Aron Betzion Haya. The Aron was not on the battlefield. David had moved the Aron to Yerushalayim, and he had a tent for it. So why are you saying that the Aron was Besukot? Look on the Korban Aida. V'halo Aron Betzion Haya b'imei David. Ve'ech ka'amar, how would Uriah say, V'ha'aron Yoshev Besukot? Elavadai, de'al Aron Hasheni, Shiosei Mahim le'melchama ka'amar. He must have been talking about the second Aron that went to war. Says Gemara, Ma avdin le'Rabbanan. What did the Chachamim do with this pasuk? Sechach shehu kekirui she'adayin lo nivna beit ha'bechira. It means that he was saying, listen, the Aron is not yet in its real place. Its real place is in the Beit HaMikdash. The Aron is still under a tent, under Yeri'ot Izim. So therefore, he felt that since the Aron is not in its place, and the Jewish people are at war, it's not right for him to go home and enjoy the comforts of his home. Look in the Korban Eidah, Sechach Shu Kikirui, Shehaya Yoshev Be'ohel, She'adayin Lo Nivna Beit HaMikdash. Ulekach Kore Oto Sukkah Lashon Sechach Be'alma. It's not a real ceiling. V'ho'il v'ha'aron lo haya miyushav. V'Yisrael b'mechama echmir Uriah al atzmo. Uriah was mahmir shelo l'shamesh mitato. He was mishtatef. Yeah, but that wasn't what we weren't saying that Uriah, as long as the Aron wasn't in the Beit HaMikdash, was mahmir. But when there were two things off, the Aron wasn't in the Beit HaMikdash, there was no Beit HaMikdash, and the people are at war, he was mahmir.
I'm just always if it's specific Muhammad, they don't.
I don't know. I don't know that every time you have milchama you're not allowed.
They say that, no?
No, there's only etzara. Not every milchama said that. It was a war of conquest. Misha Nignaz.
They should.
Yeah.
America is fighting a war in Iraq.
Misha Nignaz. Not anymore. Misha Nignaz Ha'aron. When the Aron was buried, Nignaz Imos and Senet Aman. The jar of man that they put away in the time of Moshe was buried. V'siluchit Shemin HaMishcha. And the jug of Shemin HaMishcha that they used to anoint everything. Umaklo shel Aharon. The stick of Aharon. Ufirahav v'shekedav. And it's all its flowers and its almonds. Ve'argaz sheheshivu Pilishtim Asham leElohei Yisrael. And the crate in which the Pilishtim sent back the present after when the Aron was captured, like we mentioned on the page before, that the one time they sent the Aron out, it was captured, right? And the Pilishtim had it, and they got punished by Hashem. So when they sent the Aron back, they sent back gold rats and gold some other item made of gold as a kapara for having taken the Aron, because they were getting plagued with hemorrhoids, and the avodah zaras were being smashed.
So they were part of the union?
What union?
They sent the rats?
They sent the rats, and they what's it called? And they put it bitzad ha'aron. It was a sign of kavod to Hashem, that because Hashem smote them, they recognized Hashem's presence. Says the Gemara, Mi genazo, who buried the Aron? Yoshiyahu genazo. Yoshiyahu buried it. Kiven shira'a shekatuv. When Yoshiyahu saw that it says, here, look in Look in the Korban Ha'edah till here. Nignazi mosin senet aman dechtiv ba'aron asher yiva'el lecha shama. And it says in the Tzensenet Aman, v'ten shama melo ha'omer. Man. So we learn the Gezerah Shava, shama shama. Sluchit shemen ha'mishchat dechtiv bo shemen min cheshchat kodesh yezeli ledorotechem. And by the Tzensenet Aman it says lemishmeret ledorotechem. So we learn the Gezerah Shava dorot dorot. By Maklo Shel Aaron it says lemishmeret leot lebnei Meri. And by the Tzensenet it says it's a mishmeret. The Argaz, Dichtiv Tesimu ba'Argaz mitzido. Alma gabe Aaron avikai. Umemei l'shamina de'imo dignaz. So we say, Mi genazohu baridit Yoshiyahu genazo. Kiven shera'a shekatuv Yolech Hashem otecha ve'ed malkecha asher takim alecha el goy asher lo yadata. And the tochecha it says that pasuk. So look in the Korban Ha'edah. Look in the Korban Ha'edah where it says Yolech Hashem otecha v'da'ag shem yignle. Now, there's an episode where Yoshiyahu, where Chilkiah Kohen found the Sefer. He found the Sefer Torah and he brought it to Yoshiyahu, and he says, "See the Sefer that I found, Beit Hashem." So, and all of a sudden, Yoshiyahu got very nervous. He says, "Asher lo dirashnu karaui." We didn't serve Hashem properly, and we have to worry. So what? You didn't know about the Sefer Torah? So the Mefarshim explain, the Mitzudot in particular says, what was he worried about? He says this Sefer Torah was a Sefer Torah of Moshe Rabbeinu that they had in the Heichal, and they were afraid that Ahaz was going to burn it. So they had hidden it. And when Yoshiyahu was doing renovations in the Beit HaMikdash, he found it. But the normal system of the Sefer Torah was to be rolled to the beginning. And they found this one miraculously. It had been rolled to the Tochecha and was opened up to the pasuk where it said Yolech Hashem otecha ve'amlakecha asher tkim alecha. So they took it as a sign that because of the sins of
so it's like Simon Hamilton?
Of Ahaz, there was a siman. They were very scared, and they spoke to the Navi, and the Navi said, yes, it is a sign. It is a bad thing, right?
So only here to have the losses.
So the Navi told them the truth. So therefore, he said, if we're going to go into Galut, the Aaron shouldn't go to Galut, and he buried it. He told them like this: Vayomer la'Leviyim, right? Vayomer la'Leviyim, dichtiv, Vayomer la'Leviyim ha'mevinim, ulchol Yisrael ha'kedoshim la'Hashem, tenu et Aaron ha'kodesh bebet Hashem asher bana Shlomo ben David melech Yisrael. What do you mean, put the Aaron in the Beit HaMikdash? Where do you think it was? Right? En lachem asa bekatef. You don't have any more carrying on your shoulders anymore. Of course not. They haven't carried the Aaron in a couple hundred years.
When was this?
In the time of Yoshiyahu. Amar lahem. So what did that mean? Amar lahem. Im golehu imachem leBavel. If it goes with us to Bavel, right? En atem mahazirim oto od lemkomo. You're not going to be the ones to bring it back. Ela ata evdu et Hashem elokechem ve'et amo Yisrael. So look in the.
So them their children.
No. Look in the Korban Ha'edah. Tenu et Aaron hakodesh babayit. So the Korban Ha'edah says hahatam have. It was already there. Ela genizahi. It's referring to burying it deep into the house of Hashem. En atem mahazirim oto lemkomo she'en mitzvot bakatef yisau noheget baleviim az. He doesn't explain why. Ve'od.
As the other people explain it, did they say when
I don't know. Ve'od she'itchalel kedushat ha'aron b'yiridato leBavel. That the Aaron might lose its kedusha when it goes to Bavel. So I don't understand. It's very difficult to understand. Why on earth would the Aaron lose kedusha when it goes to Bavel? So one explanation said that the Aaron, the middle of the Aaron was made of wood. Says as long as it was in the Beit HaMikdash protected it that it shouldn't rot. But when it would go to Bavel, maybe it would rot. It's also a difficult pirush because most people understand that the Kiddushah of the Beit HaMikdash, the Makor was in the Aaron. So why should it make a difference where it is? Okay.
Maybe the two together.
Wood that's covered isn't rot.
Sealed gold. Okay, up. Now two
I
together.
just quoted you a thing. Maybe anything you want. Your guess is as good as mine.
How do you know?
Let's see. Continue.
Experience.
Ata ela ata ivdu et Hashem Elokechem. Now you should serve Hashem. They don't explain what it means. The Netziv explains many times that as long as the Arom was there, the Havanah Torah, he calls it Dimui Milta Lemilta. You understood one thing and automatically it was easy to extrapolate from one to the other. He says that after the Arom was Nignaz, then they had to work with Pilpul. You had to go and make more Pilpul in order to understand. He says that was the Koach of Torah Sheba'al Peh, that you had to make the Yud Gimel Midot Shatorah Nedreshe Bahim. So he says that's what the Atayv do Hashem Elokechem v'Tamo Yisrael is now you have to get involved in learning the derech of the Shlosh Midot Shatorah Nedreshe. Pitum Shemen HaMishcha. The question is, why does the Gemara all of a sudden start discussing Pitum Shemen HaMishcha? So the Korban Aidah says, Mi de Parich ala lekaman mehad Yoshia ginazo, because we mentioned later that Yoshia buried it. Ma'iti lahacha. Okay.
What does that mean? Why?
Because we're going to ask the question, you'll see that Yoshia buried it, so how could it be that they're going to use it when they discuss it? Pitum Shemen HaMishcha. It says, Ve'ata kach lecha besamim rosh. Mor deror 500. Ve'kineman besem mahatzito 50 u'matayim. Ukne bosem 50 u'matayim ve'kida 500 b'shekel HaKodesh ve'shemen zayit hin. So now, Shemen Zayit Hin, a hin is Shnem Asar Log, 12 lugim. A lug is approximately the size of a soda can, around 12 ounces. A lug is 6 betzim, right? 6 betzim, every bit size is 2 ounces, right? If every bit size 2 ounces, so then a lug itself is around 12 ounces, right? So if you have 12 is 144 ounces, right? Shebo sholkim et ha'ikarim divrei Rabbi Meir. Rabbi Meir said that they put the spices in the oil and they cook them together. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, no.
In the oil?
In the oil.
So that's not called shokin, that's called cooking, no? That's called
Sholek is cooked.
water.
But
What's the difference in oil and water?
Not frying the spices.
divrei Rabbi Meir. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, שולקן היה במים ונותן שמן על גביהם, מי שהיה קולט את הריח היה מעבירו, כדרך שהפטמים עושים. Rabbi Meir holds they put the spices in the water, in the oil, and they cooked it directly, the direct method. Rabbi Yehuda said they used the indirect method. They cooked the spices in water. The water took the smell from the spices. Says then they floated the oil on top of the water, and the oil absorbed the smell from the water, and that's how like the perfume makers did it. Hadau dechtiv shemen mishchat kodesh yeh zeh li ledorotechem. Tani Rabbi Yehuda ber Rabbi Ila'eh shemen hamishcha she'asa Moshe b'midbar ma'aseh nisim na'asa bo. It was miraculous. Mitchila ve'atzof. Shemitchila lo haya bo ela shenem asar lug. It was only 12 lugim. Shneimar shemen zayit hin. Im lasuch bo et ha'ikarin lo haya sapek. If you wanted to just, moisten all the spices, there was so much weight of spices, the oil wasn't enough even to do that. Shneimar lo haya bo sapek. Al had kama v'kama sha'ur bo leya. The fire causes it to become smaller. V'ha'itzim bol'im. Vayore bolat, some of it gets absorbed in the pot. Umimenu nimshechu hamishkan. They used it to anoint the mishkan v'chol kelav, hashulchan v'chol kelav, hamenorah v'chol keleha. Umimenu nimshechu Aharon kohen gadol, ubanav kol shevat yimei hameluim, all 7 days. Umimenu nimshechu kohanim gedolim, the whole first Beit HaMikdash, umelachim and the kings. Now the Gemara explains, when we say that a king was anointed, we say like this: Melech betechila ta'un meshicha. The first king of a dynasty needs to be anointed. Melech ben Melech, a king who's the son of another king, and ta'un meshicha. He doesn't need to be anointed because he gets Yerusha. My ta'ama kum moshchehu. Hashem told Shemuel, get up and anoint him. Ki zehu, because he is him. Ze ta'un meshicha ve'en benot. He needs meshicha, his son doesn't need. Aval kohen gadol ben kohen gadol afilu ad asara darot, even 10 generations ta'un meshicha. And yet, after all that anointing, v'kulo kayam la'atid lavo. The full hin is still there. Hadahu dechtiv shemen meshchat kodesh yeh ze li lidorotechem. That it stays the same. It never. It's like the shemen, the pach shemen of Hanukkah stayed. This also stayed. So look in the Korban Aida, right? Pitum shemen shu elef etakmanim. The mefaresh kera kedechtiv. Now that in itself, that line that it says shem elef hamesh meot manim. If you count all the numbers in the pasuk, right? Kach lecha besamim rosh. Mor deror hamesh meot. That's 500. V'kinman besem machatzito hamishim u'metayim. That's 250 is 750. V'knei bosem hamimishim u'metayim. Another 250 is 1,000. V'kida hamesh meot b'shekel hakodesh is another 1,500. Right? Shehem elef hamesh meot. Look in the Korban Aida, the Mefaresh Kera, the Yerushalmi learns the pasuk kedechtiv. Tekeneman besem ukne bosem kol echad lo haya ela resh nun maneh. It was only 250. Udkashya mahatzito tekinman besem lemay ata. What does it mean mahatzito hamishim u'matayim? Rashi in Chumash learns half of it was 250, meaning the whole thing was 500. If it's 500, then you have to 1750. So why did it say mahatzito? Right? The kimam besel ma'ata yesh lomad the gezerata katuv hu. It's a gezerata katuv. Shiavi tafkof manim, bring 500 v'chotzeo, divide it in half. V'lokech mimenu resh nun manim, and take 250 from the 500 l'shem and mishcha. Kai gavra amrina b'menachot. Adraba, the Gemara menachot learns the opposite. You have to take 500 in measures of 250 and 250. So the Yerushalmi learns Adraba. You take 250 as a half of 500.
Now we're talking when you say that's in volume mass.
No, I think it's weight.
Weight.
Ha'ikarin. Mina besamim sholkan haya b'mayim. So according to the Biyudah, they soak them in they cook them in water. Shivlu hamayim, so that the spice, the smell should be absorbed in the water. U'kshiyatzif alem hashemen, when he puts the oil on top, lo yivle'u oto ha'ikarin. They wouldn't absorb the spices. The shemen hamu'at hazeh, if you would put this small amount of oil, it would have just gotten absorbed. So first they cooked them in water, and then the way the Korban Aida is mashma is not that the water had to absorb the thing, but they cooked them in water so that the spices should absorb the water, so that when you put the oil on top, the oil won't get absorbed into the spices. They stayed stam. It just filled it up with water, so there was no more room for liquid to be absorbed.
But the smell's still coming out when there's oil there?
Yeah, sure. The oil is very sensitive to smell. If there's any smell, it will absorb it. וממנו נמשכו אהרון, דכתיב 7 ימים ימלא את ידכם. So 7 days you fill your hands with the korbanot of the miluim. ויתקש משיכה לריבוי, דכתיב למושכה בהם ולמלא בם את ידם. טעונים משיכה, we say that all the kohanim need meshicha. Dechtiv kohen hamashiach tachtav mibanav, who's anointed under him from his sons. Leimakrav kohen shetachtav mibanav. My hamashiach elaha kamash malad afilu mibanav. Even if it's his son, he nimshach. If he's anointed, have a kohen gadol. Ve'ilav, and if you don't anoint him, lo have a kohen gadol. And this is what we say that the shemen mishcha lasted. Hadau dechtiv. Shemen mishcha kodesh yeh ze li ledorotechem. Deze b'gematria yud bet. Kelomar af ledorot. Even after all those generations, yehyeh, it's going to stay b'gematria ze at 12 lug. So the Gemara continues by the 2 dots. En moshchim hamelachim ela al gabeh ha'ma'ayan. We only anoint kings on top of a spring where the water flows out. Shneimar v'kaftem et Shlomo beni ala perda asheli. Ride my son Shlomo on my mule, which is a sign of kingdom, because only a king could use the king's items.
Why a mule? It should be a horse.
Okay, it's a good question. V'oratem oto el Gihon, take him down to the Gihon spring, u'meshach oto sham, and anoint him there. So you see that there was an inyan to take him down to a spring.
They did it that time. Why is that?
Why was David makfi that they should do it down there?
It was a nice place.
He was looking for a hall. That was the only place available because Adoniyahu had booked all the other halls. Yeah. No ocean. Look what Rashi says. What? We'll see. El al gabe ma'ayan shetimshoch malchuto, so that his kingdom should last. The simana miltahi. Gihon ma'ayan katan samuch l'Yerushalayim. V'lo zeu gihon hagadol hayotze migan Eden. So the Gemara says, "V'mashach oto sham tzadvu natam ben chisel." En moshchin melech ben melech ela mepnei mahloket. The only time you anoint a king who's the son of a king is when there's a mahloket about the kingdom. Mepnei man imshach Shlomo. Why did Shlomo need to be anointed? Mepnei mahlokto shel Adoniyahu, because Adoniyahu was trying to be the king. Yoash was anointed. Mepnei Atalyahu. Atalyahu was from Ahash. She had killed out all the kingdom, so she was trying to steal the kingdom. So Yoash, who was the last descendant of the Malchut ben David, he had to be anointed in order to sort of knock out Atalyahu, to show that he was the king. Yehoahaz mepnei Yehoyachim achiv she'agadol mimenu bet shanim. They put the shemen on Yehoahaz. Right? Why did Yoahaz need? Because he had an older brother. So the stomach would have gone to the older brother. Yehu had to be anointed. We just saw that in the Navi that he sent one of the Bnei Elisha sent one of the Bnei Nevi'im to be Moshech Yehu. Yehu was from the Malchei Israel, and he was a general, and his Ahav's son or grandson was Yoram, and he was sick, and it was time to wipe out the Malchut of Ahaz, the Malchut of Ahav. So he sent a Navi to go to Yehu and anoint him. Why does he have to? Well, he wasn't a king. He was a new king. Yehu mepnei Yoram. We'll see. Lo ken ketiv kum moshchehu. So the Gemara, l'chaora Yehu mepnei Yoram is not even a question because Yehu wasn't the son of a king. So the Gemara asks, what are you telling me? Yehu mepnei Yoram lo ken ketiv kum moshcheo ki zehu zeta o meshicha ve'em malchei Yisrael te'om meshicha. So bichlal, what do malchei Yisrael need meshicha for? They're not official kings. Ela Yehoahaz mepnei Yehoyachim achiv sheya gadol mimenu shtei shanim. Okay, now the Gemara asks a different question. How could it be that Yehoahaz was anointed mepnei Yehoyakim, who was older, v'lo Yoshiyahu ginazor? Wasn't it already buried? So how could they get anointed bichlal if the oil is already buried? Hada amra. So that teaches us the afarsemon nimshach, that the meshicha of Yehoahaz wasn't with the shemen hamishcha, but they just brought out a shemen, plain old shemen, just like Yehu also was not nimshach with shemen. Hamishcha was nimshach with shemen. En moshchim hamelachim ela min hakeren. You only anoint kings with a horn. Shaul v'Yehu nimshechu min hapach. Shaul and Yehu, they were nimshach not from a keren, but from a pach, from a can or something, from a jug. Malchutan, hayta malchutan, malchut overet. It was a not lasting kingdom. David v'Shlomo nimshechu min hakeren. They were anointed from a horn. Hayta malchutan, malchut kayemet. That's the Bavli quotes a pasuk. Rama karni b'Hashem. So that's Shemuel's mother talking. My keren will be lifted. Those that my son is going, those that will be nimshach with the keren will last. Mashenken velo rama pachi, but the pach is not going to be lifted.
But after Shlomo, the Malchut split.
No, it's still
But they still had kingdom.
He had 1/10.
David is still going to be the king.
So the Gemara says,
Rabbi, they put it on their head and it just oozed over.
No, they make like a kiminki, I think. An X. They make like an X. Some say they make like a nezir. It's a mahloket.
Oh, they just put a little on?
What?
Just put a little bit on?
Yeah, now I think they.
Yeah, like.
Rolling.
This is
Go
all
take a shower.
This is
It's
all really
champagne, when you check double dare, you know?
this is all really after the fact because we know Yehuda's going to be a king anyways.
The Rambam says.
Rabbi, isn't it destined for Yehuda to be king anyways?
Okay.
So what is it? This is all after it was predetermined
The
that.
Rambam says. כשמעמידים המלך מושכים אותו בשמן המשחה שנאמר ויקח שמואל לפח השמן ויצוק על ראשו וישקהו מאחר שמושכין המלך הרי זה זוכה לו ולבניו לעולם שמלכות ירושלים שנאמר למען יאריך ימים על ממלכתו הוא בנה בקרן ישראל כיוון שנמשך דוד זכה בכתר מלכות נביא שהעמיד, אלברט, נביא שהעמיד משאר שבטי ישראל, מלך משאר שבטי ישראל, והיה אותו המלך הולך בדרך התורה והמצוות ונלחם מלחמות השם, הרי זה מלך וכל מצוות המלכות נוהגות בו, אף על פי שעיקר המלכות לדוד תהיה מבניו מלך, שהרי אחיה השילוני העמיד ירבעם ואמר לו וים שמוע תשמע את כל אשר אצווך, ובניתי לך בית נאמן כאשר בניתי לדוד עבדי. ואמר לו אחיה ולבנו אתן שבט אחד למען ניר לדוד עבדי כל ימי ירושלים.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good, didn't work out. אין מושכים מלכי ישראל בשמן המשחה אלא בשמן הפרסמון. ואין ממנים אותם בירושלים לעולם אלא מלך ירושלים מזרע דוד. כשמושכים מלכי בית דוד אין מושכים אותם אלא על המעיין. ואין מושכים מלך בן מלך אלא אם כן הייתה שם מחלוקת או מלחמה מושכים אותו כדי לסלק המחלוקת. לפיכך משכו שלמה מפני מחלוקת של אדוניהו ויואש מפני עתליה ומשכו יהואחז מפני יהויקים אחיו. Now we're going to get involved in that. Let's see.
So who is not Mashua?
All the rest of the kings. Chizkiyahu wasn't Nimshach, Menashe wasn't Nimshach, and those guys wasn't Nimshach. ואין מושכים מלכי ישראל, ואין מלכים, אין מושכים המלכים אלא מלכים, we did that, אין מושכים כהנים מלכים. We don't anoint Kohanim to be kings. That's all. So look in the what's it called. אין מושכים כהנים מלכים, ואף על פי שאין עוזר אצל שמן המשחה, just like we said, we're not moshech the Malchei Yisrael, so too, we're not more, even if we make a Kohen the king, because just like we said, you could make a king from Sha'ar Shivatim. Let's say you make a Kohen. So you'll say if you make the Kohen Gadol the king, maybe you can use Shemen HaMishcha, because anyway he got Shemen HaMishcha. אף על פי שאין עוזר אצל שמן המשחה, דעה כבר נמשך, כשנעשה כהן גדול, אפילו הכי אין מושכים אותו למלוכה. Why? כי מלכי ישראל, הם מושכים אלא מלכי בית דוד. אמר רבי יהודה, and to the raya al shem lo yasur shevet mihuda v'kol malchut the korban kol machshen liyerusha le'olam en nimshach b'shemen mishcha. If it's not going to be forever, it doesn't get shemen mishcha. The Rambam also quotes.
So what did they do with?
So Shaul knew he wasn't going to be forever.
What?
They did it with Shimon and Mishal for Shaul.
No, Shaul. That's a question. If he got shemen mishcha or not. It's a question.
And it wasn't what
And Amar Rabbi Chia bar Ada, like it says, Leman Yarich Yamim al Mamachdo, Hu Banav Bekerev Yisrael, Ma Ketiv Batre, Lo Yeh LeKohanim Alviyim. Mashma, you can't make them a king at all. She'afilu lemelech en memanim ka kohen. וכל שכן שאינם נמשכים. אמר רבי יוחנן. I really got to see the Pesukim for this. Who Yohanan? It's not Melachim. Is it Melachim? No, I have. Melachim bet. Melachim. You want to get Melachim? The Pasuk says, Pasuk says, "Ubnei Yoshiao, the sons of Yoshiao, Habechor Yochanan, Hasheni Yoyakim, Hashilishi Tzidkiyahu, Harvi'i Shalom." So it sounds like he has 4 sons: Yohanan, Yoyakim, Tzidkiyah, and Shalom. Now we said we were Mosheach Yehoahaz because of Yehoyakim. I see Yehoyakim is the second, and I don't see anybody named Yehoahaz. Oh no, I needed Divrei Yamin.
Need the brain, right?
Divrei Yamin is only. Divrei Yamin Aleph. Here. You have in Melachim, you have like this. You have Melech Yoshiao. And then at the end of the Melech Yoshiao, he died. Vayelech HaMelech Likrato Vayimiteu b'Megiddo. Yoshiao got killed in Megiddo. Vayarkivuhu Avadav met Megiddo. They brought him to Yerushalayim. Vayikach Ha'aretz et Yehoahaz ben Yoshiao. Vayimshechu oto. They anointed him. Vayamlichu oto tachat aviv. He wasn't good. Paro took him. And he put Eliakim instead of Yoshiyahu, his father. And he changed his name from Eliakim to Yehoyakim. And he took Yoahaz to Mitzrayim. So first you had Yehoahaz and then you had Yehoyakim. So the Gemara says, let's see. Amar Rabbi Yochanan. Who Yohanan? Who Yehoahaz? Yochanan, who's the first one listed, he's Yehoahaz. Right? If so, you're telling me that the reason why Yehoyakim was anointed. No. The reason why Yehoahaz was anointed was because Yehoyakim was older and the people took Yehoahaz to be the king. And therefore, normally when Yoshiyahu died, the Malchut would have gone to Yehoyakim. But because the people wanted Yehoahaz, they had to anoint him. What do you mean? The Pasuk says in Divrei Yamim, Habechor Yohanan. And you're telling me, in that Pasuk there is no Yehoahaz listed. So you're telling me it must be that Yohanan, he would go with the name Yehoahaz. Maybe they called him Yehoahaz because he was a Yohanan acting like an Ahaz or something. I don't know what. Right? He says he was a Rasha, Vayas Hara Be'nei Hashem.
And they wanted him?
Maybe the people also were not so good.
We don't always want
People get to choose.
That's why the Gemara says.
When did the people get to choose the king?
I don't know. The rebel.
Did they get to choose the king?
They went and they pushed it. Yoyakim wasn't interested, and they took Yoahaz. So he says. But the question is, it says that he's the Bechor, right? HaBechor Yohanan. So we answer, it means Bechor leMalchut. He was the first one to rule, even though he wasn't the Bechor. Amar Rabbi Yohanan, Hu Shalom, Hu Tzidkiyahu. Right? In the same pasuk, it doesn't mention it says Shelishi Tzidkiyahu Revi'i Shalom. So we say no. Shalom and Tzidkiyahu are the same person.
The story?
We're going to see. Tzidkiyahu was the last king.
I know.
Yeah. You have Yehoyachin. Yehoyachin was taken.
Wasn't he also king?
Yeah. Yehoyachin is the son of Yehoyakim. Right? Yehoyakim is the second son. Right? So Yehoyakim's son is Yehoyachin. In his time, they switched from Paro to Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar came, and he took Yehoyachin down to Babel. and he put instead of him Matanya Dodo instead, and he called him Tzidkiyahu. Now, in our Matanya Dodo means Yoshiyahu's son. Yoshiyahu is Yoyachin's grandfather. His son, who is the uncle of Yoyachin, he put his king. So he had an uncle named Matanya. Problem is, go back to our pasuk. We have Yochanan, who's Yoahaz. You have Yoyakim, who's the father of Yoyachin. Then you have Tzidkiyahu and Shalom. Now Tzidkiyahu is Matanya l'chaorav. So who's Shalom? So Shalom is Tzidkiyahu. So we answer Gimel l'toladot. He was born third. He's the third son. Bedaled l'malchut. They call him the fourth because he was the fourth one to rule. Because the grandson, his nephew, was in between. Tzidkiyahu shetzidek alav midat adin. He accepted the midat adin on him. Shalom, they called him Shalom. Shebiyamav shalma malchut bet David. In his days, the kingdom of David was ended. He was the last king from Bet David. Lo Shalom haya shemo v'lo Tzidkiyahu haya shemo. El Matanya. His real name was Matiyah. Hadal dechtiv v'yamlech melech Bavel et Matanya dodo tachtav v'yasev et shemo Tzidkiyahu. And then they called him Shalom because he was the end of the line. Amr Rabbi Yohanan.
What does it mean? End of the Shalom, end of the line.
End of the line of Malchut Bet David.
Nice one. How do they know?
Because they went to Begalut. It was pretty easy to figure it out. Right? Amar in the meantime, he was the last.
Curtains closed.
Amar Yohanan. Be'ama bat shel shisha tefachim haya ha'aron asui. The aron was made with an aron 6 tefachim. Man Tana. Who's the Tana? That because there's a mahloket if the kelim were be'ama bat 6 tefachim or chamim. We had already in Eruvin. Man Tana be'ama shel shisha tefachim. Rabbi Meiri tetnan. Rabbi Meir omer. Kol ha'amot hayu bebeoniyot. All the amot were average, meaning all was 6. Rabbi Yehuda omer, amot binyan, the building was 6. Shel kelim hamisha. Al da'ateh Rabbi Meir, according to Rabbi Meir, du omer be'ama shel vav tefachim, who says the ama was 6 tefachim. Haya ha'aron asui, orko shel aron, orko shel aron tet vav tefachim. So the aron is 15 tefachim long. Dichtiv amatayim v'chetzi orko. 2.5 amot long. Amta ashita. The amta ashita. Upagut amta tlata. 6 and 6 and 3 is 15. Ve'arba luchot hayubo. There were 4 luchot in the aron. Shenayim shelemim. 2 were whole. V'shnayim shevurim. And 2 were broken. Depends how you understand the broken ones. Were the broken ones smithereens or were they just cracked?
Amen.
Right.
It was smithereens, Rabbi?
I always thought there was.
They're heavy, big.
You think if Moshe broke him, he broke him good.
I figured crazy
Right.
people could get the
Anyway, so the Gemara says, "Amta ashita, amta
breaks, you know?
arba lo shnayim shelemim v'shnayim shvurim. Dechtiv asher shibarta v'samtam ba'aron. Even the broken ones in the aron. Haluchot hayu kol echad ve'echad vav tefachim orko vav tefachim. It was 6 tefachim long. Rohbo shisha, and the width was 6, and the thickness was 3. This is going that there's only one. 10 orka shel luchot le orka shel aron. Put the length of the luchot to the length of the aron. So you're putting 2 luchot side by side, right? So it's 6 wide and it's 6 long, and then the next set 6 wide and 6 long. Now you're already at 12 tefachim. And a total of 15.
We're saying, Rabbi, the 6 is this way?
You take 2 luchot, you put them like this, then you put another 2 like this.
3 and 3.
How big was the one? 6 by 12 total.
6 by 6 by 3. So when you put 2 together, you have 6 by 6 by 6 in a cube, right? V'ten orkan shel luchot leorkan shel aron nishtayer sham 3 tefachim. You have 3 tefachim left over. 12. You have 3 left over. 10 mehem hatzi tefach lekol kotel. The thickness of the walls is included in the 15 because we're measuring on the outside. Nishtayer shne tefachim. You have 2 tefachim left inside. Lesefer Torah. Rohbo shel aron 9 tefachim. The aron is 9 tefachim wide. Dichtiv ama v'chetzi rohbo. Amta ashita, upalgut amta tlata. Right, so that's altogether 9. Ve'arba luchot hayubo. Shnaim shelemim, 2 a whole, v'shnaim shuvurim, 2 a broken. Dechtiv hashesh shibata v'samtam ba'aron. Haluchot haya kol echad ve'echad, orkan 6 tvachim, rochban 6 tvachim.
Yeah, but the broken one doesn't take as much space.
Now 10 rochban, if it's cracked it does. 10 rochban shel luchot lerochban shel aron. Put the width of the luchot across the width of the aron. So now you have 6. You have nishtayeh sham 3 tvachim. Hatzi tefach mikan lekotel zeh, v'hatzi tefach mikan lekotel zeh. The thickness of the wall between the 3 boxes is half a tefach, right? So now you have left. You took away 1 tefach. Tfahayim, so you have 2 tefachim left, 1 on this side and 1 on that side. Lishilut makom shesefet Torah munach. So you're able to stick your hands in on the sides and pull the stuff out. I don't know why they only say Sefer Torah. Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish Amar. Same thing. What?
They must have had a separate Ashkenazi.
For sure. They didn't have a silver case and it wasn't standing up. Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish Amar, be'amah bat hamisha tefachim haya ha'aron asui. The aron was made with an amah of 5 tefachim. Man tana, who's he going? Be'amah bat hamisha tefachim. Rabbi Yehuda. The Tanan like the Tanein and Taman. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, amata binyan shisha shel kelim hamisha. The amah of the kelim is 5. The hahen aron keli. The aron is a keli. Al da'ateh de Rabbi Yehuda. According to Rabbi Yehuda, du omer be'amah shel 5 tefachim, haya orko asui shenem asar tefach. The length was 12 tefachim, 12 and a half. Tichtiv amatayim v'chetzi orko. So we do it again. Amta hamisha, ve'amta hamisha. Upalgut amah, the half amah is 3 upalig, 2 and a half. So 5 and 5 and 2 and a half is 12. 12 and a half. V'dalu luchot hayubo. There were 4 luchot there. Shnaim shelimim, 2 whole ones. V'shnaim shivurim, and 2 broken ones. Dechtiv hashesh shibata v'samtam ba'aron. V'luchot haya kol echad ve'echad, orkan 6 tvachim, v'rochban 6 tvachim.
How's the broken ones exactly?
No, the luchot was 6 by 6 according to everybody. Not related. 10 orkan. Cracked them in half. Still pasul. No? 10 orkan sheluchot leorko shel aron. When Jack makes the movie, he's gonna 10.
It's gonna be square in my movie.
In your movie, okay.
Square here. One has like this. Yeah, it's supposed to be square. Look in the dome. Benet finally got something right.
10 orkan sheluchot. It's not exactly square.
This is rectangle.
It's rectangle.
It's supposed to be rectangle.
No, it's supposed to be square.
No, because
6 by 6.
6 by 6.
The width.
6 by 6 by 3. What?
That one is.
That's what we're discussing right now.
Orkan shel.
Not square.
Jack, hello, we're reading it now and you're still in your old mentality. Right? Orkan sheluchot.
It takes up this much room.
10 orkan shel. We're going to have David work on it. 10 orkan sheluchot leorko shel aron. Put the length of the luchot to the length of the aron. V'nishtayer sham hatzi tefach, because it takes up 12. You have a half a tefach. Etzba lekotel mikan. 1 finger for this wall. Etzba lekotel mikan. 1. So according to the Rabbi Yehuda, the walls had to be thinner. 1 etzba for the other wall. Rochbo shel aron. So that's all. And now it's snug. It fits in exactly. Rochbo shel aron 7 tvachim. Umechza 7 and a half. Tichtiv amah v'chetzi rochbo. Amta hamisha. Upalg amta. Upalgut amta is 3 uplag 2 and a half tefach. ודלו לוחות היו בו, 2 שלמים ו2 שוברים. דכתיב 6 שיברת ושמתם בארון. הלוחות היה כל אחד ואחד, אורכו 6 טפחים ורוחבן 6 טפחים. Because when you put the 2 together, it becomes 6. 10 רוחבן לרוחבו של ארון. Put the width to the width of the ארון. ונשתייר שם טפח ומחצה. You have a טפח and a half on each side. אצבע לכותל מכאן ואצבע לכותל מכאן. And אצבע for this wall and אצבע for that wall. And then you have Hatzi tefach mikan v'hatzi tefach mikan l'shilut. You have a half a tefach here and a half a tefach for there, to able to stick your hands in.
It's the same. It's not allowed out.
Right? Because you took up 6, you had 7.5. You used a half for the thickness of the walls. You have 1 left. Quarter and a quarter. So I used up altogether a half on the 2 sides. So I have a half a tefach on each side to stick your hands in and pull them out. Rabbi Chanina Amar.
According to him, there's no sefer Torah.
We're going to see about that soon. We'll buy the little hay. Rabbi Chanina Omer, Keitzad asa betzalel et Aaron. Rabbi Chanina Amar, Shalosh tevot asao. He made 3 separate boxes, like Rashi says in Chumash. Shtayim shel zahav, 2 made of gold, the inside and the outside one. The hat shel etz, and the wood one. Natan shel zahav b'shel etz. He put the inside gold one in the wood one. B'shel etz b'shel zahav, and then the gold, the wood one in the outside gold one. V'tzipau, and then he covered it. Tichtiv v'tzipita oto zahav tahor mibaytu michutz. That's the covering, a separate box. Ma tamud lomar. That's the v'tzipau. Now, ma tamud. What ketiva? It's an aron. Ma tamud lomar titzapenu. The havi sifato al yonah. You have to cover the top lip. Rashbal Omer, no. Teva hat asao. He made a wood box. He made a wood box. V'tzipau, and then he covered it. Dichtiv v'tzipito oto zahav tahor. Mibaytu mechutz. Just spray the gold on. Ma tamud lomar titzapenu. What does it mean you should cover it? Amar Rabbi Pinchas lavi ben nesel nesel. Between board to board. The Korban Aidah says, "Lavi ben nesel nesel nami yitzapeh zav bechol ha'echad efshal etzapoto." Meaning, you have the boards. If they're coming together, maybe in between the boards even was covered with gold. No, it's not. They didn't have plywood then. Aval tzipuya elyon en tzarich ribu. It's the same as every place else.
According to this Rashi over there, that we had the gold, we had compartments. So each thing went into its compartment, Keilu?
No compartments. The 3 aronot. How did they make an aron that's covered inside and outside? You made a wood box. You put a gold box inside and a gold box outside, so it's covered inside and outside.
And the other way, we didn't.
The other way, you built the box and then you sort of covered it with gold. However you do gold plating.
Right, gold plated.
I don't know. Whatever they did. Doesn't say. You ready, Jack? How did they write on the luchot? Rabbi Chanina ben Gamliel Omer, Hamisha luach zeh v'hamisha luach zeh. 5 on this, 5 on that, like we have on all our luchot. Hadahu Hashem. Vayichtevem al shenei luchot avanim. He wrote it on the 2 luchot. All 10 on 2 luchot. Hamisha luach zeh v'hamisha luach zeh. Rabbanan Amri asara luach zeh v'asara luach zeh. 10 on this one and 10 on that one. All 10. Wow. That's a very good question. But he had all 10 on 2 luchot. 1 for me, 1 for you. Right? V'Rabbanan Amri asara luach zeh v'asara luach zeh. Hada u'dochtiv. ויגל לכם את בריתו אשר ציווה אתכם לעשות 10 הדברים. And it says ויכתבם, and he wrote them על שני לוחות אבנים. Right? 10 לוח זה ו10 לוח זה. רבי שמעון בן יוחאי אומר 20 על לוח זה ו20 על לוח זה. He wrote 20 on this one and 20 on that one. תכתיב ויכתבם, he wrote them twice. Al shene luchot avanim, on 2 luchot. Twice, 20 al luach zeh ve-20 al luach zeh. Rabbi Simai omer, 40 al luach zeh ve-40 al luach zeh. 40 on this one and 40 on that one. Dichtiv, mizeh u'mizeh hem ketuvim. It's 20 and 20. Mizeh u'mizeh. On this side and on that side.
But why can't you say mizeh?
Now they say, one second, they say tetroga. Tetroga, the Mefarshim say means square. Sounds like he wrote it on all 4 sides.
10, 40. Or 500.
So you could say 80.
Then you have a problem with the samech on here.
He learns that mem al luach zeh, mem al luach svira le kerashbi, shayu ketuvim mibet evreim on both sides. After darish mizil mizid, on each side you had 2 columns of 10. Hananya ben Achir Yoshua Omer, ben kol dibur v'dibur, diktukea ve'otiotea shel Torah. Between every dibur there were the diktukim and the letters of the Torah, meaning all the mitzvot of the Torah could be understood from the luchot.
Understood or
Dichtiv memulaim betarshish, right? It says Yadav Gilile Zahav. That's the luchot memulaim betarshish. It's filled in with tashish. Tashish is yamashal tarshish, like the width of the ocean.
The stone from Har Sinai, they said.
ששמו תרשיש, והוא הים הגדול, והוא מלא מיני דגים הרבה. It's full of fish. So too the עשרת הדברות are full of דקדוקים to understand the whole Torah. Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish, כדאבמתי עדן קריה, when he would get to this pasuk אמר, הווה אמר יפה למדני חנניה בן אחי רבי יהושע. מה הים הזה בין גל גדול לגל גדול? Between big waves. גלים קטנים, small waves come. כך בין כל דיבור ודיבור. Between every דיבור, דקדוקיה ואותיותיה של תורה. There's all types of dirashot to learn out the whole Torah. Amar Rabbi Tanhuma, את קשיית קומי רבי פנחס. I asked in front of Rabbi Pinchas, עתיה כרבי יהודה ולא כרבי מאיר. Well, this pasuk goes like Rabbi Yehuda, v'lo atya k'Rabbi Meir. My ta'amad Rabbi Yehuda, dichtiv lakoach et sefer Torah hazeh, v'samtem oto mitzad Aaron berit Hashem. Put it on the side of the Aaron. Al da'ateh Rabbi Yehuda, du omer, heichan haya sefer Torah natun. You say, where was the sefer Torah put? Kemin gluskia osim lo mibachutz. They made a little box outside. The Sefer Torah was on it. So that's what it means. Mitzad Aaron Berit Hashem. Put the Sefer Torah on the side. Is on the outside. My Ta'amad Rabbi Meir. What does Rabbi Meir say? Because he says it's inside the Aaron. V'natata kaporet ala Aaron milimala. Put the kaporet on the Aaron on top. Ve'el ha'aron teten, and into the Aaron you should put et ha'edut asher eten elecha. Al da'ateh de Rabbi Meir du omer en mukdam u'mu'achar b'Torah. Why? Because havel le'mechtav ve'el ha'aron titen et ha'edut, and then say put the kaporet on top. Elavadai, the Edut Tikra is the Sefer Torah. And you put it in the Aron at the end of 40 years. And the Kaporet was already on top. Oh, sorry. That's according to the Rabbi Meir. Oh, he's changing the Girsa. He's changing it. He wants to say, according to the Yehuda, you have to say, En mukdam u'me'ochar b'Torah.
Yes, the guys in the Sefer Kubach is going to get 13 and some chiluk. Can't do simicha. Oh no, we gave it to the scene. We gave it 13 and some chiluk. You cannot get something.
There's a mess over here. Nobody's happy. According to the Rabbi Meir, he says, "En mukdam u'mu'achar b'Torah." According to Rabbi Meir, it's good. Why? Because according to Rabbi Meir, it says, "V'natata kaporet al Aaron milemala." That was in the beginning. Afterwards, you have to take it off and put it back in, because they didn't have a Sefer Torah till the 40th year. Masha'enkin, according to the Yehuda, what do you mean? Why would it be? You're never putting it in after. According to the Yehuda, the edut is a little hot. So then it should have said, put the edut in and then put the Aaron, because you don't have to take off the cover to put in the luchot. You're taking off, when it says V'la'aron titen, means put it in before you put it on the cover. So you have to say a chidush, that in the same pasuk, in mukdam u'mu'achar. In the same pasuk, they don't go in order. Usually it's in mukdam u'mu'achar, tu inyanim. In the same thing, you're giving instructions how to do it, you give the instructions out of order. That's a big doha. אלא ואלא עדות אהרון תיתן את העדות אשר אתן אליך ואחר כך ונתת את הכפורת על הארון מלמעלה. רבי פנחס בשם רבי שמעון בן לקיש, התורה שנתן לו הקדוש ברוך הוא למשה, נתנה לו אש לבנה, white fire, חרוטה that was engraved, באש שחורה with black fire. He ash, the Torah itself is fire. Muvlelet be'esh. It was mixed with fire. Hatzuva me'esh. It was hewn out of fire. Netuna me'esh, given out of fire. Dichtiv mimino esh lamo. Esh lamo.
نار الصوت ده على نار
Baruch Adonai Olam.
Rabbi, you know what happened with Dwayne?
The who?